over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Oh, look. It's the demolition squad. I think there's a few buildings still standing in Silver Glen somewhere. So go work your magic, why don't you? Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silver Glen? You do best to do as I do, my liege, and turn a deaf ear to her insane accusations. Get on with it, then. Those brutes, they haven't useless stuff, my liege. So you seem... And we know... Ah, me!
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you? How goes search? I will do my best to give answer, Source Hunter. I have no... As for Mezal Moxfa, nothing. My story. I built Lawrence, my son Sebi, and I travel from our home to find my sweet little Pomargo Vizar. We wait, we help him eat. When he's there, I come to... Hey there! Lovely to...
Oh, so good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking
Over
of fresh
here,
blood.
sweet cheeks. Hi there, honey. Is he a gentle troll? Would he benefit from my particular expertise, you think? It is strange, but, well, if you're willing to pay me on behalf of your toll-taking friend, I'll be glad to keep him company. I do believe 2,050 gold should cover it. And I'll take that gold. Cheers, darling. Well, I guess I'll be off to visit Mr. Troll then. He's the one closest to town, yeah? At least I won't have to run far if he gets too fidgety. See you around, sweetheart.
So, unless I'm very much mistaken, we just paid a courtesan to cheer up a lonely troll. Still, I don't feel quite comfortable about all this. Frankly, it creeps me out.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn or are you always this hot?
Troll, dear me. Once, how could it be? It's all the god we ask. He is the king of Lee. Troll toll, pay the lone troll if you please.
To be jealous of that cretin of a fumble, it's inconceivable.
And yet here we are. We only have ourselves for company, but he gets to stare in Ruby's eyes all the livelong day.
Her eyes, and lots besides. Lucky son of a troll, that one. How did he ever manage it?
Perhaps he
And so she
enchanted.
asked,
Perhaps
Granny,
he sees him as a
what
handsome
do you have
prince or
such
something.
large and hairy
Well,
ears?
devil, that's impossible.
Granny replied, so that I can hear you better, my dear.
No, be careful, little Red Riding Hood. It's the wolf, the nasty wolf.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, sugar. Fumble just can't get enough of my... The poor darling felt all alone in the wide world, but now he's pleased as peppers. And to say true, I am too.
Friend, champion of my heart, I cannot describe my rapture. A ruby you have brought me, more precious than any other on this earth. Happiness, he has returned in all his sunny glory. For this unparalleled service, I must repay you. Have it back, the fee you paid on my behalf. Let sordid gold not stand between our friendship. My thanks, oh champion of my soul, my undying thanks.
A strong, potent male like that prefers a sing-songing
she
twig like her.
asked, Granny,
Life
Why
outside
do you have
Hogwarts is
such
strange,
big,
Source
shiny
Hunter.
eyes?
Can't you get
To
a voice
which
box in
Granny
that sack from here?
replied,
Just saying, you're a pretty good shot.
so that I can see you better, my dear.
Dear, oh dear. Run, Little Red Riding Hood. It's the wolf. He'll get you.
It's inconceivable.
And yet here we are. We only have ourselves for company, but he gets to stare in Ruby's eyes all the livelong day.
Her eyes and lots besides. Lucky son of a troll, that one. How did he ever manage it?
Perhaps he enchanted her. Perhaps she sees him as a handsome prince or something. Crafty devil, that fuck.
Then she asked, Granny, why do you have such large, sharp teeth? To which Granny replied, why, so that I can eat you!
Run, Little Red Riding Hood, run! It's not the granny, it's the wolf.
Just
I can't believe it.
was
I just
about
cannot
to eat
believe it.
Little
Father
Red
and Ruby,
Riding Hood.
The best of
A
chums.
brave
How
troll
can she
entered
stand
the
there in the
house.
gale that heap
It's
of
me.
troll
It's
bricks
me.
with
I'm the troll.
I think I've spent hundreds of
I'll
troll
save
toll on
you,
her.
Little
She
Red
just
Riding
lay there
Hood.
quiet as a
The
mouse.
troll
Says
swung
more
the
about
wolf
you than it
by
does
its
about her,
tail
that.
and catapulted it right out of the window. And so, Little Red Riding Hood and her granny were saved by a brave troll called Fumble.
Hooray! Tell it again. Oh, please, Ruby. Tell it again.
Walter, look! Our wanderer has returned to us. Hail, hero, how now? Oh, woe is the wish-granter, whisked so far from where he lays his hat. His powers grow weary, given enough time, and his wishes wear away as his woes wax.
I won't be able to manage much anymore, but perhaps there's still a way. What say I will some of this dreadful weather away? I think I could still manage that, and for 2,050 gold, you, wanderer, can wish which weather I switch. Perhaps I could wind down this wild blizzard, or whack out the lava-burbling volcanoes to the north. What do you say? You went and whisked Willie back to Wally. Wow! Whip out your wallet and wing a bit of gold my way, and I'll wow you in return. This well wishes to work his magic. I'm wild. What a wonderful day. What would you like to wish, our most willing friend? Decide how much you're willing to spare, and I'll will you something wondrous in accordance. Wow, what have we here? What wealth! Please enjoy your reward.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go
It's heating up.
I told you, excellent. Living alongside the men.
Finally.
What a stupid thing.
Hey,
Standing
conduit's orders.
in here.
Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
What are you?
Yeah, but our orders
I'll add
don't
another
stop
10 to the
acting,
tally.
huh?
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody unbothered.
Now sheep. Ace of Hearts. And I do her too, you want to Josh his back here, I'll have to indulge.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine, I'll check too. Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. Listen, fellas, you got room for one more, don't you?
Lady look loves
Fellas,
all
look,
in.
I know I
Damn it all
drank
to hell,
all the best day, but that's no reason to keep ignoring it. No, go screw yourself with a rusty mace, why don't you?
warm as fresh out of pie.
Sweaty sweet. You beat me.
What a deluge!
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Cool. Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
Go listen.
Get on!
Six apart. Let's shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Right.
Get them.
2 cards for
They turn to ash. Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
Back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop.
On the order of the Old Mother.
Potent heat!
The last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
How can I help you, my friend? She knows of the wizard Zandelor and the fabled Temple of the Source. She wants to get in. It is part of her purpose. Ikara is key, Hunter. She knows Zandelor. We must find him before Liandra does.
What's the word, Source Hunter? So that's her plan. She intends to summon Astarte and the Void Dragon and overwhelm the goddess with an unstoppable army. With Astarte gone, there will be nothing to stop the Void from consuming all of Rivellon. Our mission is greater than us, greater than Liandra, Source Hunter. It is a quest to save all of existence from eternal blackness. Her plan must not succeed. Sister, what have you done? You'll need to find more Starstones if you're to open the gate within the Source Temple. You must remember yourselves, Source Hunters. You must remember all. A vial of blood. This is terrible news, Source Hunter. We already knew that Liandra was involved in blood magic, but if she's using her own as well, I fear she may be infusing something or someone with her own strength, her own soul. We must learn more about her doings. Gods, Death Knights, this is dread. We must learn. You found ours still. Their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters. They came, we climbed the sword from that we would Liandra's my sister as you know, but it my connection to her, our soul forge grew weaker. It was as though I believe did you know? I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion. No, that would be going too far and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Liandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
Our heroes have chosen fine vessels for their return. Mere humans, I'd have said but a little while ago, and yet they've managed to bring us together across space and time.
Space, time, and a frigid prison waste. What's the word, Source Hunter? I believe ours was a family still. Their meekness wouldn't say I am. But there is more to our kind. But what's so? Tell me, did you ever hear, even once, that some? No, No, we climbed the source from that moment on. We would survive. Leandra's capacity was enormous. My sister and I were. Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. They're dead. We were a content trio. As you know, Leandra and I. But it was me to whom he can. Her heart, my connection to her. You'll need to find more starstones if gods. We must learn all you found.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Did you? Most wonderful. Could I have a quick read? Yes. Crikey, Dragon of the Void, She doesn't mess around now, does she? The Temple of the Source. I've heard of such a place, buried deep within the forbidden confines of a cursed phantom forest. That is where your travels should take you, east of the Lacula Woods, even though death hangs over that place like a ghostly fog. But first, you should go to 헌터스엣지, the village that borders those haunted woodlands. That is where Zandalor lives. The wizard Liandra is hunting. He is knowledgeable of the source, and his capture by the Void Seekers would be catastrophic indeed. Of all the wicked things, the one substance that can stand in the way of the Void, and she's turning it into vessels of blight. You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find more starstones before she does and forestall her insidious distortions. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot. Quite a card, isn't she? I never know whether that one's going to offer a striking commentary on my efforts to record the Great Dwarven Wars, or a potion meant to turn my tongue blue for a week. She and I have run in the same sort of magical circles for, well, not as long as I can remember, but close to it. Once in a century or so, I'll pop in while she's experimenting with a particularly interesting charm, and we'll share a mug of glow wine and a discussion about this and that. Quite glad you brought her here, I am. When Ikara's here, there's nothing to fear. That's what she always tells me, anyhow. Indeed I can. The tapestry has revealed all. Saucy stuff, I can tell you that. But of course, you're professionals and interested in the dry facts only, not the smutty details. Suffice to say that though Zandalor and Ikara were an item, the wizard gave in to his baser instincts when her sister Leandra came a-wooing. Only what truly interested her was not his body, but his mind and the secrets of the source buried therein. Jake was there too, waiting in the shadows to ascertain that between the two of them, they'd be able to subdue the wizard should he become unruly. No more. You see, he is instrumental to her plans. But when Zandalor became suspicious, she didn't hesitate to play the part of Black Widow, ready to kill after copulation, ready to break her sister's heart twice over. Ah, Liandra, Imp Slayer, Blood Craver, Void Seeker. All-round lovely lass, ain't she? Indeed I can. Sufficed only no more. Ah, Liandra, it shall be my pleasure. How very right you are. These thoughts have been bubbling in my mind like so much drink in a still. But I believe they've finally transformed into something quite potable. From what I can gather, the following stands to reason. The generals were put in charge of the God Box, but they must have faltered. The void must have escaped, or how could it loom upon us once more? Perhaps that faltering could explain why their souls were loosed, and why those souls now reside so contentedly within you. Most certainly. Got it in one. Wonderful place, isn't it? I find that a dollop of cold helps to concentrate when I'm writing my histories. Perhaps it will inspire you too. Much can be learned from elementals. Their forces are primal and ancient. Wield them, and you wield the very cause of nature. No more than that she is privy to secrets even I have a hard time getting to the root of. The Weaver told me she knows about starstones, where they are hiding in the dark. She'll ask you for a price for such information, this sharer of secrets. But then again, that information is quite priceless, is it not?
How might I serve our mission? In the drift, accept, ask, and I shall answer, if I can. Threads I weave and tales I see, all will I tell. The son of frost, how mighty you overcome the dark that was spread. But of course, what part would you like to...
And not of course.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising to ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years. My map is slowly filling up with secrets. My map is slowly filling up with secrets. My map is slowly filling up with secrets. I give not you for lost. To ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years. I've already. My map is slowly filling up with secrets. I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising. I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall. Whence thou return? Which way about me I come? I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
Once more. Your turn.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. 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 Careful, comrade.
once more how great your journey may yet.
Dear Starstone commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an emporium. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God 7 or 700. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating, they're unpredictable, and they have about as much use for history as a professional clairvoyant has. Band of? Why, I'm not one of them. Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species. No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and above all, a shelter away from imps.
Oh my word! Oh my heavens! A source hunter! Careful, I'm losing my breath. Too much air. Oh! Phew! Right you are, of course, source hunter. But I've a propensity for hyperventilation whenever I'm faced with my ultimate heroes. I've heard that without you, all of Riverlon would be flying fast forward towards its doom.
Aye, Captain. No need for every year. They don't call him.
Greetings, Source Hunter. Well, to start, I do quite wonder how this place came to be. A shelter plane at the end of time? Incredible! Next, I'm curious if you could tell me the exact weight of your partner. I'm guessing somewhere in the area of 24,670 raccoons, but I can't be totally certain. If you had time, I'd also like to inquire after your dear mother. How is her health these days? And that rash on her right cheek? Healed, I presume?
I'm the imp of the year.
And finally, compasses. How in the God's 7 names do they work? And so the mysteries remain.
No.
I'd say hello. Listen to this one. And here's one for you. Hey.
I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Are we near a...
I sense an eerie presence here.
Yes.
Here. You do not disappoint. I knew you'd come this way. Room by room you encroach upon this territory, willfully torn from time. No, you do not disappoint. Something much more harmful still. You excruciate beyond all thinkable bearing. You have our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude, the acknowledgement of the void. So why do you fight us? Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion? Relent, Guardians, relent. You did your duty long ago. go. Do not undo what had to be done.
Did my duty. I wonder what he meant by that.
And I wonder why we had the thanks of those that long for the end of time.
I didn't expect to find the likes of you here. Fallen stars, forgotten angels from on high. How long has it been? An age, an eon. But you change quite considerably, I see. Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you. One of your kind ought to be a bit stronger of arm, a bit quicker of wit after all. And we are all counting on you, sir. Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better. Butcher giving you dirty looks. Beggars spitting at your feet. I can certainly help you with that. But you'll have to offer me something in return. Everything has its price, after all. And I'd quite like to help you, my friend. Those marks of ability of yours look awfully appealing. Perhaps we can make a trade. 1 for 1. Is it then? I'd quite like to help you, my friend. But unless you've got quite the undertaking, isn't it? Wrenching such information from your every limb and organ won't be easy, my friend. No, this task will carry a considerable price. You're quite sure, are you? A sweeter sound than sings from that quartet I've never heard. Play on, my friend. Play on. yourself redone. Quite the undertaking. You're quite sweet.
The hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. By the your home, your rules, naturally. Off to By the your home, your rules, naturally. What would you like to know?
Wonderful. You're both here once more. Can you guess what's happened? Surely by now you know the signs. Or take a look. All your work has not been for naught. This last starstone you discovered has given the weaver just what she needed to mend another portion of the tapestry. Another tantalizing tidbit of long-lost history awaits us. Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
For millennia, the God Box was flanked by the two devoted guardians. But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box. I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set the Guardians free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together. Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them. Let me help you, she whispered into the ear of one. I know your duty, but you both deserve a chance at freedom. Haven't you suffered enough of this chore? She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already. The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant. Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. And that is your final choice?
In fact, it isn't. I want to go with another elemental.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Perhaps you would like to reconsider, and that...
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be done.
We were seduced, then. Tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void. All the way up!
That box contained the Void Dragon. Nothing should have distracted us from guarding it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Source Hunter, I have heard the tale of Prontua, a mortal who promised the god she would always fetch their water. She was driven mad by the unchanging task far before the god's thirst was quenched. Do you not find it strange that the gods would allow mortals to volunteer for such responsibilities? It seems humanity is very free. Free even from the judgment of the gods. Free to find greatness and failure both. There are worse fates, I think. I would be far more troubled to hear that we mortals were subjected to the will of the gods over our own wishes.
You've returned, my... What do I know? Ha! Fire magic is me, and I am it. A far better question is, what would you like to know?
you see my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Are we near a event?
Gather round, friends. This place is positively grim. As good as a new penny.
As good a place as any for an air element.
Attention time. Hey, my friends. Back on my feet again. Sweet relief. I needed that.
Back on my feet again.
Dearest guardians, how I rejoice at the sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess. And yet I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were? Oh, in the end, you are like infants still, infants that would perish with a broken wail had they not their mother's milk to suckle. But you always were like children, weren't you? As are we all in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you, then blamed you when you failed. How foolish even the divines can be, how lacking in compassion.
I do feel like a child, being kept in the dark about so many things.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, doo-doo-doo. Oh my. Hello. Forgive me, but you startled me. I guess my head was up in the clouds. Oh, me. Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths. Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it'd be the perfect place to clear my head. But not to worry. I'll earn my keep. My stock of air spells will blow your socks off. Yes. Snort that spaghetti. Pardon. Yes. So, you'd like to learn to gust with the best of them, would you? Have a look.
moment of your time, if it pleases you. I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know who our true enemy is. Now, our foe is the Void, of course, the usurper of time and space. But more, I think he still lives. The one that set it all in motion. The one you've met here in the House of the Guardians. Yes, him. It. The one who does not look quite like he used to. The one that whispered deceit and desire into Astarte's ears. He is friend to the Void, and he seeks to give it dominion once and for all. That is who I think he is. As a writer, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, but even then, please don't be fooled. For he does much more than wag his tongue. What we see here, in what was once your house, is most certainly real. But the demon, Astarte, they are, so I believe, mere manifestations of their true selves. Oh, he dwells somewhere. He must. It is a creature of blood and bloodlust, of lies and stratagems. All this time he has been plotting, of that I assure you. If our enemy has a heart, he is the one that makes it beat. That is my theory.
Demon plot as much as it wants. We won't fall for its tricks.
We shouldn't get overconfident, though. There is more to that thing than meets the eye.
Impressive. A smithy and an armory.
How good of you to drop by. She told me you had grown, you know. That simpleton of a girl. She felt the need to inform me of the fact, with that pathetic tinge of pride in her voice. I could have plucked out those dewy eyes of hers and thrown them into a frying pan like eggs. But enough of this small talk. Yes, I have been watching you, and my amusement has turned into aggravation. Yet still, I yearn for the moment you finally become powerful enough to realize the true depths of your failures. When you do, I'll be there, drawing circles in the skies, watching, waiting, ready.
We must be getting on his nerves. Excellent.
I'll never look at a fried egg in the same way ever again, though.
That's a nice ring to it. You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day. Say, have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say. There you both are. How jolly. I always do prefer an audience when I give one of my history lessons. My friends, I see you found another Starstone. Jolly good of you. But I haven't been exactly idle either, for I think I may have nearly figured out why Source became so terribly tainted. If Astarte is the goddess of the Source, and the void was contained in her very garden, might it stand to reason that it was in fact the void who turned Source into such a dark and terrible power? But the tapestry has been rewoven. Time has been restored. I must speculate no more, and instead we must see what new shred of our tale you've uncovered.
With the Guardians distracted, Astarte lifted the lid of the God Box. What she saw was nothingness. Astarte had called forth the Void Dragon, whose sole purpose was to undo all creation. Caught off guard and terrified, the Guardians, sworn protectors, fled. But Astarte stood firm. She grabbed hold of the dragon and hurled it and herself into the reaches of the void. Here she battled the dragon for all eternity. For his deception, the Trife was cast out of the first creation. He fell to Rivellon, a monstrous creature unworthy of the realm of the gods. Since that terrible day, Source has been tainted by the presence of the void. A once beautiful power has become corrupted, and those attempting to wield it often go mad in the process.
See my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside. Of it. Aye, aye, Captain.
We may have been tricked into allowing Astarte to open the God Box, but we fled when faced with the void once more.
Oh, the empathy. Every year, I said.
How could we have known what was to come? We were simple sentinels by then, and ones with faith in Astarte to boot.
Check! Stashed inside.
There's a seafaring atmosphere about this place.
And seafaring.
Guardians. Oh, Guardians, I need you. Heed my plea in these void-filled hours. The dragon is overpowering me. Our enemies are battering the fragile gates of time. The skies are darkening, and the stars are being extinguished. You have to reach me. Starstones will pave the way. Find them. Use them, empower them, and hurry. Please make haste.
Only Starstone can stay the maelstrom now.
Alas, that the damnable stuff is hidden better than electrical pot of gold.
Welcome, welcome, step right up. Browse these fine goods from far-flung fairy worlds and local slums the same. Take your time, or don't. Time is meaningless after all. Oh, it seems like an eternity ago. Or was it 1,000 years from now? I was a simple market peddler on the cobbled streets of Alaroth. It was Master Six-Sacks himself who passed one long, or possibly very short, summer
by teaching me both the art and science of rift hopping. And I've been trooping to and fro across space and time ever since. Today's special, bewitched cat hair. Good day, good.
On the shelter plane, it shall be my pleasure. How very right you are. These thoughts have been bubbling in my mind like so much drink in a still, but I believe they've finally transformed into something quite potable. From what I can gather, the following stands to reason. The generals were put in charge of the God Box, but they must have faltered. The void must have escaped, or how could it loom upon us once more? Perhaps that faltering could explain why their souls were loosed, and why those souls now reside so contentedly within you.
The way up! A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near the event?
He is an ancient being, so very old he outstrips the gods in their longevity. I think he used to be one with the void, that he used to roam freely through a universe that knew no creation. Perhaps that is why, I conjecture, he may well regard all that is as an abomination as terrifying as we hold the void to be. Time is a transgression most contemptible in his eyes. Space, mere savagery. We know what he did. He befriended Astarte and fed her curiosity until it became so agitated with the need to know what rested in the God Box that she herself, this creature of unadulterated purity, turned to deception. He longs for a return to a pre-creational state, for the death of the gods, for the nothingness in which he was born. At least, that is my highly educated guess. You were deceived, yes. You fled, yes. But look at you now, Source Hunter. You are returned, nearly at least, to your former glory, your former duty. Tirelessly do you work against the void's encroachment, and for this we can only be grateful, no matter what the past has held. Most certainly. Quite. The Hall of Winds, to be more precise, where an air elemental resides. The most poetic of nature's forces, the most gentle, but when unleashed, boy, you had better hold on to your hats. Tempest and lightning, storm and shadow. She can teach you many valuable things indeed. Aye, one can't quite get around demons these days. Luckily, his power's magnificent. Like you, she is a mystery. But she seems to know you, doesn't she? Or more, you'll have to read.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
How might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell. Her story is the story of once upon a time. Her favorite work, wherever they hid, she found them. Moloch, I know not always you saw the fear in his eyes.
Source Hunter.
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void.
Captain. Have you seen my magic box? Jokes. All kinds of wonders stashed inside. Free on a good day.
You and Zandalor have always been close, Ahu. Pray tell, did you know anything about his affair at the King Crab?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around in between shadows.
If that were true, Ichabod, he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Aye, aye, Captain. You know what a great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.